Okay, if you want to calculate the pulse, the first thing is you need when it's on, so it's locked. So you push, make sure there's no gap. You push, there's no gap. Okay. If there's a gap, you can never get the right number. Then you get the machine back to anywhere as beginning as possible. For the X is same, you move it to a certain point as beginning as possible. Then you can reset it to 0. Then you making marking on the track. This is starting point. Then you starting to move to as end as possible. Okay. Then you can get two numbers from this marking of beginning point to whichever it is at ending point. Then you get a distance. It's called actual distance. Another distance is a reading, is theoretical distance. You get these two numbers. Okay, now you have the actual distance. Let's assume is 1,000 millimeter. Then you have theoretical distance. Let's assume it says 2,000 millimeter on screen. So in this case, if you divide it, you can get a ratio of 0.5, right? Okay. Let's make another assumption, but let me show you first. In the setting, if you go to setup, you can go to system setup, ask if you want to change. Then you can read here, it says pulse per minute. It's the pulse per millimeter, not per minute. Okay, let's to calculation sake, let's also say it's a simple number, just 1. So it means if machine want to move 1 millimeter, it will send 1 pulse to the driver. The driver will drive the motor into a certain angle. Okay. So now, if systems think 1 millimeter need 1 pulse, it went to 200 millimeter, right? So it's sending 2,000 pulse. The system sent 2,000 pulse. When the system sent 2,000 pulse, result is what? Is only 1,000. So actually, each millimeter per pulse is 0.5. Because the system think it's 1, that's why they send less pulse. Because if it's 0.5, then if you really want to go 2,000, then you need to send 4,000 pulse. No, sorry, you need to send 2,000 pulse. 4,000 pulse, right? Instead of send 2,000 pulse, you need to send 4,000 pulse because this is half. Then with this 4,000 pulse multiplied by pulse per minute, per millimeter, then you get 2 meters, and then will be exactly as this number, right? So what you can say is, you want to get this number, which is correct one. You need to get what actually setting whatever currently multiply this ratio. Then you get a new number. This new number will get the new calculation. Then you reboot, repeat this because you want to get more accurate. More accurate means more centimeter behind. So you redo this process, do another calculation, the number will become closer and closer and closer until sometimes you're satisfied, then you stop.